Guess what just happened? Pretty sure you're going to see it from the footage. Hit the gutter pretty bad then, so I don't know what to expect. I know the GoPro went flying. Lucky I didn't have my phone on there. Woo! That was lucky. So yeah. What have I destroyed? Oh, I'm going to have to look for the GoPro too, if it went flying. So, what is the damage? Throttle just got stuck on then. Goes to show you. Yep. GoPro's no longer there. Looks like the spring and the steering popped out. It's not too bad. Can't believe that ball popped out. It's all metal. Alright, let's have a look for that the GoPro. Let's hope I find it. Shouldn't be far. Okay, so the day after the crash, that almighty crash. Let's do a damage report and I don't know, go through maybe what happened. I'm not too sure. I know initially I used these tyres, and I must say these tyres, for me, are better than these tyres. These were losing grip pretty much instant. These had a little bit of wheel spin and then just took off. And these are the Roven Sports Tarmac Buster. Yeah, lucky I got a couple of sets of these. These are good. I might have put some either really used foams or cheap foams in here, and yeah, they've sort of all broken into bits and gathered in some spots, as you can see there. So the ballooning in these ones were crazy, absolutely, and the noise when it was going past me with the ballooning was nuts. Whereas these, you can tell from the video footage that there is some ballooning as well, but nowhere near as much as these ones. So I think these foams are harder as well though, whereas this foam was fairly soft. So, oh well, lesson learnt on that one. But next time around I'll be sticking to these ones. Put them all round. Alright, so before we go into the damage, what happened? This throttle, as you probably saw from the video, the throttle servo was playing up, and I was getting, for some reason, a lot of delay in my radio gear. So I don't know if it was a combination of that or this throttle, because it actually stayed on. It stayed on wide open throttle, and you can see from the video that I wasn't backing off. It wasn't backing off, whereas normally when I hit that area where the gutter is, or just before, I'd back off and turn around. But this thing just peaked, wouldn't slow down. So I'm either assuming, I don't think it went sideways into the gutter, because you saw the steering turn into it. So yeah, I'm not too sure if it was me freaking because I lost the signal of the throttle and just turned into the gutter just to stop it. I'm not too sure. Or as I went to hit the kill switch, because I sensed I lost the control of the throttle servo. I'm not too sure. Just hitting that third channel on the handle of the transmitter, if that caused it to turn at the same time. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it wasn't good, because I can't see myself turning into the gutter like that for no reason, like as driver error. Yeah, but it happened. What do you do? And believe it or not, that was going to be my last run too, because I took the phone off the wing and I thought I'll just enjoy this last run at full power with no stress about rolling it or anything. But well, it happened. So yeah, the damage that I can see without pulling it apart, scratch the nice gold nuts, hit the gutter pretty hard there. Same thing on the back. I can see from the front, she's a little bit bent. I don't know if you can see it here. She's a little bit bent in the front, a bit twisty. I wouldn't say a lot, but I actually expected, when I was walking towards it, I expected this whole front bit to be up here. But yeah, to my surprise, you know, the upgraded top plate and the stiffener plate. This is only an alloy stiffener plate, so I don't know if it would have taken the hit better with a steel one, like a stainless steel one. Not too sure, but yeah, hit there pretty bad. That bolt there, these two bolts would be pretty much bent. I'll rip them out. Can see a gap. Can see a gap in the front brace there on one side, on the left side compared to the right. So you can assume that the chassis is bent a little bit. And even down here, that engine brace, they got bent. Yeah, you can see it there. So that's it at the front. The steering came off, so I don't know if it's broken or if I lost a piece off that rod there. After looking at that, the top plate isn't sitting flush anymore, so that's been bent to an extent. Had a couple little grazes there. One there, it's a new one. I think that's about it that I can actually see. You know, it's only when you start pulling apart that you see the real damage. But yeah. Those bolts are really close to those rear wheels. Wow. Lucky next time, with the next build, I'm going to be putting some extenders on it anyway to get rid of that issue. Oh, actually, another thing I did was I bent that rod. That's meant to be straight. Down the bottom there, it's bent. I broke the bolt that holds this thing on. So that's no biggie. So considering the impact, because these tyres were good for around 95 k's an hour, to be hitting a concrete gutter, you know, I'm impressed. The motor's still, I don't think I've actually tried to see if the motor's still running, but I killed it, so shouldn't be any problems with the motor. But yeah. And the worst thing is that out of all this is the GoPro went flying, and I thought it might have just flown off and just landed maybe 2 meters, 5 meters away at the most. I was there, no kidding, for over an hour, possibly 2 hours, looking for the GoPro, and ended up giving up, going home, and thought that's it. Started looking at new GoPros to buy, or good second-hand ones, and then I thought, oh, chatted to a couple of mates online, and they said, oh, just go back, because it's sort of past lunchtime. So had something to eat, had something to drink, because it was pretty hot. I was sweating out there. Whew. And went back out there. One of my mates said, just look out a bit further than you'd think, which I did. I went out maybe 20 meters, 15 to 20 meters. I thought it couldn't have gone this far, and I didn't see it. I didn't see it fly off. I guess I was too busy looking at the car, trying to make sure that it was going to stop. But yeah, so I went back out later on. It was still fairly hot, not as hot though. I went out further. That's what my mate said. Just go out further than you think. And I did go out further, but not this far. And I got some footage of it, of the walk back, and gee, it was miles away. Well, well, well. I've come back, and look what I found. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. So it did go a lot further than I expected. I didn't go this far out, I don't think. I might have walked past it, but... So the impact was all the way over here. I guess when you're doing 99 k's an hour, all the way from here, actually it's further out. So I went flying, because I didn't see it. I thought I did, but it was actually a bit of plastic on the road. So from memory, it's gone all this way from this corner, all the way over there. Wow. I am glad I came back for that. I don't know if it still works. We'll soon find out. That is awesome. Yeah! Right, let's go home and see what sort of footage we got. Absolutely miles away. So, but you can see from the footage yesterday that, yeah, it was in the air for a long time. Flipping, I don't know how many times it flipped, but yeah, and it still survived. And that's how I got that footage, you know. So, there we have it. I've got the speed run out of this thing. I'm happy. I expected 80, 85 max. Got 96 to 99. Got 99 with these tyres, which is the Proline trenches, which are off the Lossy. Just because they were bigger, like get a little bit better top speed. So you got I got from those two tyres, I got an extra 5 k's. So yeah, it's still to be confirmed. I think these are 1955 gears, but what I'll do, I'll double check now and get back. Well, there you go. To my surprise, it's not 15. It's not 5519 or 1955. It's actually 54. 54 and a 20 tooth pinion. So yeah, be why I got that extra boost. And yeah, this motor's got heaps of power down low to get it going. So yeah, so 55-20. I didn't even know about that ratio. And I'm thinking he did have a cage like what did he have? What did I have on this before actually when I bought it? It was a Kraken cage with a 5T kit to hold it. So I'm thinking it could have been a 5T, so I'm not sure if it's a 19 tooth lay shaft gear or 20. I'm not too sure actually. I'd have to check actually. So when I pull apart, I'll double check to make sure I've got that gear and these two all correct for those speeds. And you guys should be able to replicate it. I'm gonna jump in the car and confirm that the app that I was running is actually accurate. I think it is, but just for my own thing. But it gets pretty hairy up those top speeds though, far out. It's very twitchy. And the alignment was out a bit. Like, I made sure everything was spot on and still have enough trim. And yeah, just I was trimmed all the way. I was maxed down the trim to the right and still wouldn't keep straight. Only a little bit. Because at those top speeds it just, yeah, magnifies the lack in wheel alignment. But anyway, so that's that. Now I can strip it, put the motor in this thing, and gonna have to break in a brand new G320 RC for this thing. And I reckon I'll do some speed runs again. Hopefully I won't crush it because it'll be in a nicer chassis. I might do it in a bigger area with no gutters. Hard to find though. And yeah, compare to 32 with a 34. You know. So that'll be the next little challenge, I guess. Alright, well I guess that's it for now. Hope you've been enjoying the videos I've been putting up. I've seen I get a fair few more subscribers these days, which is good. Good to see the interest. Makes me want to put up more videos. And yeah, I'll just sort of go through the GoPro mount points. It's just a bit of plate bolted down to there. I put some double-sided tape that comes with these brackets, all these mounts, which holds it, and then secured it with the cable ties there for the back. That was a good view actually. This already came with the car for the front, so that was easy. And I just put a bracket on the side, same thing. Some holes in the brackets for the cable ties and double-sided tape. It didn't shake or vibrate as much as I expected actually, so that was a good thing. I just expected to see rubbish, and it wasn't too bad. The only thing now that I will do, because I spent so much time looking for this bloody GoPro, is I'll get like a strap mounted to the GoPro and mounted to the chassis or whatever I put it on, just as a backup. And really, GoPro should have it, you know. So many people lose it, and there's no way in tracking these GoPros. So, and it's funny because where I found it, I looked all over in deep, like bushes and dirt and grass and all that, and it was way further out, but just sitting on top, easy for anyone to see it and pick it up. I'm surprised when I went back what, maybe 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours later. I'm surprised it was still there, but it's not really a busy area where I did this speed test, so lucky and not so lucky. But anyway, all part of the hobby, as long as you're having fun. Okay, I'll leave it there, and catch you next time.